Okay, let's look at 16 through 20. I'm really technology stupid, so I'm really sorry. Like my mom called, I just freaking panicked. Plus, it's really raining outside, and I think we're all a little emotional today. So, we are just going to be patient with each other because that's what families do, and you guys are my family. Okay, question 16 talks about these two triangles are really cute. J is congruent to P. I always mark what they tell me. So J and P are congruent. Well, that's a nice thing. They want the whole triangles to be congruent. Okay, so there's tests. You actually need to know some geometry stuff from this. So the tests that we have in geometry are side, 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 which is definitely not going to be it. Side, angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. If you remember, there's no cussing in math class, so that's why angle, side, side is out. So they want to know what else we need to tell that these triangles are congruent. Okay, well, I'm gonna use maybe like this color. Okay, so if L and R are congruent, oh, updates available. Tell me later. No, not now. Tell me later. Tell me later. Okay, if L and R are congruent, that would be. Oh, I didn't want that color. We'll do green. L and R and JL and PR. Ooh, that's angle side angle. Angle side angle. I like that. So maybe A. I hate when it's first one though. It makes me so nervous. Does it make you nervous when it's the first one? It makes me nervous. So let's try the next one. KL. Okay, this guy here. QR, that guy there. And PR and JL. Okay, this is no dogs. This is angle side side. Cannot have angle side side. That will get you a write up. I mean, you probably say whatever you want at your house, but not at school. No cussing at school. So B is out. That's cussing. Okay, let's try JK, PQ, KL, and Q. Is that the same thing? KL, angle side side. No, no angle side side. If I had to guess, I would blame Sam Lamer. Sam, quit trying to say angle side side in my class. Okay, and the last one are two angles. An angle, angle, angle is not one. I'm not even gonna check it. The answer is A is an apple. I think you might remember that, but if you miss that, I understand it, but hopefully you remember that. Okay, this one looks. Ooh, this has so many words. Okay, I bet some of us are freaking out a little bit here. I'm gonna just cover this up, but nobody does what I want them to anymore. Okay, here we go. Let's look what we got here. Okay, you were gonna miss this one. This is why I think you're gonna miss this one because it's a polynomial question. We're getting ready to learn this. So if you get 17 right, I'm super happy. So in this function, this is factored form, guys. And it says A and B are both integers, and B is positive. B is positive. But does not say if A is or not. So that means it could be smiling or frowning. End behavior is positive for both large and negative values. So that means it's up and up. This is an up and up graph. And we're going to talk a lot about this idea of end behavior coming up. But basically, that's saying it's up and up. What is true about A? Well, if it's up and up, first of all, we're going to have an even polynomial. It's a U-shaped graph. So it's going to be an even polynomial, and it's actually going to be smiling. It is possible you could plug in some numbers into your graphing calculator and see if this is right. But Mrs. Bruno is going to know more about this than you, and you're going to know it soon. I definitely know A is positive because it's up and up. And I also know it's an even polynomial. So since this guy has a degree of 1, we need this to be an odd degree to give me a total of even. So B would have to be odd, okay? I think you're going to miss 17. And I think if I gave that to you at the end of the month or so, you're going to get that one right. Okay, so no worries if you miss 17. I hope we get this one right. Let's get this one right. This is about logarithms, guys. We just finished it. So maybe we rewrite it first. Okay, maybe we rewrite it first. This would be log base 2 of 7 equals 5x. We just, log base 2 is 7, okay? So I'm going to get rid of these two that have log base 7 of 2's. It's one of these. I got to get x by itself, so we divide by 5, and my answer is B as in boy. I really hope you get 18 right. Hope you get 18 right. Okay, 19 is what I call the Clare-Braden rule. Clare, when we talked about this, She uses this rule all the time on her SAT and ACT stuff, and it's really helped her a lot. When they give you free choice like this, if X is greater than 0 and Y is greater than 0, and we're looking for things equivalent, that gives you the choice to choose. You pick. Now, Mrs. Bruno can math this all up and find it, but it's way easier to just pick. So pick a number greater than 0. So maybe we pick, and it looks like I have to square root some stuff later, so I'm going to say 4. Pick a Y bigger than 0. Let's pick it to be 9. Okay, plug it into this guy, and we're going to value. If it's equivalent, these guys have to be the same. So let's do this. X minus Y will be 4 minus 9 over the square root of 4 minus the square root of 9. 4 minus 9 is negative 5. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So it's 5. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug in 4 and 9 into all these to see if I get 5 again. Sometimes I might get it on 2, and then I have to pick 2 different values. But maybe I just get 1 and I'll be done. Okay, X minus Y is negative 5 over the square root of 4 minus 9. Nope, can't do that. Square root of negative 5, not it. A is not looking right. Same thing here. Square root of 4 minus 9. 4 minus 9 is negative 5. Can't be this. How about this? It's the square root of 4 plus the square root of 9. 2 plus 3, that's 5. Could be C. And next, 4 times the square root of 4 plus 9 times the square root of 9. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 9 times 3 is 27. That's not it. My answer is C as in cat. Now, those of you who are interested in how to math that up like a math teacher, we would multiply the top and bottom by the conjugate, have a whole bunch of square roots everywhere, but it would take way longer than freedom of choice. Anytime we're equivalent, you can pick values and find a match. Okay, and this is the last one. Triangle ABC. C is a right angle. So I'm going to draw a right triangle, put a C here. Cosine of A is 5/8. Remember, cosine, I think you'll miss 20. Cosine, SOHCAHTOA, you remember SOHCAHTOA, is adjacent over hypotenuse. So here's A. Adjacent to A is this guy, 5. The hypotenuse is 8. They want to know what the cosine of B is. So it's going to be something over 8, and all of these are over 8. So we really just need to figure out what this little piece is here. And I would do Pythagorean theorem. 5 squared plus x squared equals 8 squared. 25 plus x squared equals 64. 64 minus 25, 39. X squared is 39. Square root of 39. So this guy's the square root of 39 over 8, and the answer is C as in cat. Okay, so that's what I have for you. And that's the second test. I think 20 would have been one you might have missed. 19, I think you might have missed, but now I think you'd get it right. And 17, the same thing.